welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca. I make all different types of content and I post on Monday and Fridays. I love to empower people and to just show them that you can do anything that you put your mind to. If that's the type of videos that you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe before we actually get into this video, because this video it's like one of my favorite topics to talk about, honestly, because Brazilian waxes like saved my life. So if you guys are somebody who has gotten waxes before but you want to know how to make it easier, or you're somebody who is just like getting into waxes and you want to know how the procedure goes and how everything goes and like what to do to prepare, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into the video. On my last channel, I do have another channel. It's called Live Like Beck. I actually did a Brazilian wax video. However, I had only got waxed, I think maybe like 2 to 3 times at that point. So I don't think that the video was like as informational as it could be. So I wanted to do a remake kind of that video, kind of updated on my journey of Brazilian waxes and like, you know, pain scales, how to manage, how to prep, all of that. So we're just gonna get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, find a wax place near you. So you can go on Yelp, you can go on Google, you can go anywhere. You really want to check the reviews. You don't ever want to just go to a waxing place, especially a Brazilian waxing place. It might just seem like, this is kind of what I thought too, which is why I want to put this out here. It's like a common misconception that like waxes are waxes and, you know, pretty much every waxer does a good job. Did this person really just do that? I'm fucking annoyed. I hate people. I really, really hate people. Anyways, getting back into my video. When I first started getting waxed, I thought, you know, oh, it's like waxes, like people get trained to do this, so it should be like the same all across the board. Wrong, 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 wrong. The very first time that I ever got waxed, I went to European Wax Center, and it was okay. I was actually getting waxed because we were about to go to Hawaii and I didn't want to have to deal with all of that, obviously, in Hawaii. And it was like not a very good wax to begin with. Inside of the lips, this is going to be TMI, so if this is a guy or something, or you just like don't like TMI details, like don't watch this video. The inside part, like there is hairs that grow kind of like on the inside of your lips, if that makes sense, and they totally missed all of those hairs completely. And then I just remember that the hairs grew back really fast. Like, I don't even know if it was 2 weeks after I got the wax that the hairs were like already growing back, and it just was not a good wax. Like, I knew it then, and that was my very first wax. I know it even more now. Research your centers, research everybody, like everyone that waxes around you, Brazilian waxes in specific, and just make sure you know who you're going to. Even more so, a waxing place can have like a good reputation, but one waxer can kind of have less than good reputation. So make sure that like you're looking for reviews that have people's names in it. That's usually what I do, so that when I'm going to a new waxing place, I know who to choose, because it will let you choose who you want your waxer to be. And I just feel like going in there not blind is way better. It's just way better in the long run. So do your research, do your research, do your research. Make sure you know what shop you're going to and who exactly is going to be waxing you. Now that you've looked up your shop, and let's assume that you've made your appointment, the next step is making sure that your hair is long enough. So I'll put like a little screenshot here of the exact length that it should be. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's like something like 1/3 of an inch or something, or 2. I don't remember. But I'll put it here on the screen. And I kind of should have said this for the first time, but this could be the second part, is make sure that your hair is actually grown out long enough, because it's not going to, if the wax isn't going to like adhere to the hair basically, and it's just like, it's not going to pull it out. It's not going to be good. When the hair is super long, it allows the wax to grab onto the hairs and like take them off perfectly. And this is also going for, I'll also talk about sugaring in this video, because they're kind of different. So let's go over that. So waxing, you need your hair to be like 3 weeks to 4 weeks of growth for it to be like a successful wax, whereas sugaring, the hair can be a lot shorter. So that's one thing to note. Another thing is that wax is like hard wax. It gets heated up. possibility of burning is kind of higher because it's, you know, it's wax getting heated up. It can stick to your skin and pulls like a layer of skin up with the wax, if that makes sense. And then sugaring, it has less likely of a chance to burn you because it's heated up to like body temperature. It's like all natural. It's not like waxes. It's actually made of like honey, sugar, and water, I believe. And it's just like a glue that they like heat it up, and it's like a paste basically. And that's why it allows you to have shorter hair, because you basically, I think you pull it against the hair growth, whereas it's opposite with the wax. You put it with the hair growth and you pull up against the hair growth, whereas with sugaring you apply it against the hair growth and you pull it with the hair growth, which actually helps prevent ingrown hairs and things like that. And like I said, there's not really a possibility. I mean, there kind of is. It could get a little bit warm, but usually they heat it up to like body temperature warmth, so it's perfect and it won't really burn you. Okay, so your hair's all grown out. You made your appointment. What's next? Now it's appointment day, and you have to make sure that you shower. I'm going to say this again for the dirty bitches on the back. Bitch, shower. Shower. Y'all will be fucking surprised. I was so surprised. So surprised by the horror stories that I would hear from these waxers about girls who just like go to get waxed after the gym. Let's just say you took a fat poo or something, and like, I've got one word for this third step, and it's shower, y'all. It's fucking shower. Like, I genuinely thought that this was just something that everybody kind of agreed on, or like knew that you were supposed to do. Like, someone is going to be all up in your shit, y'all. All up in your shit. All up in your shit. They're gonna be all up in there. They're gonna be all up in there. All up in there. Y'all, I shower before I go to my waxing appointment, and I will bring like some like baby wipes or wet wipes just in case I had to like go to the bathroom before I got waxed, or like even just to like clean it up, because I don't want nobody all up in my private areas when it's like stinky, messy, just like, y'all got a lot going down there. There's like reproductive girl organs where obviously you have like discharge coming out. You could have poo residue, and just like, it's not good. Like, clean up, y'all. Clean up. Like, I understand that sometimes like you're on a tight schedule and you gotta get waxed, or you can get waxed. So let's just say you went to the gym before, but like, bring baby wipes and have baby wipes. Like, I know that the gyms have fucking showers in them. A lot of gyms have showers in them, as well as they have bathrooms in them. They have bathrooms in them so that you could bring baby wipes to like clean up, if that makes sense, because you do not want nobody up in there. I couldn't fathom. But I will tell y'all some horror stories. Like the second to last time that I just got waxed, I always kind of talk to my waxers about kind of like their like struggles and like nastiest stories. I don't know. It breaks the tension for me. I like talking when I get waxed, and they like talking when you get waxed. So if you're worried about it being awkward, don't even worry, because y'all talk a lot. But basically, I like asking them about horror stories. And the last girl, you know, she's just saying different things. Like, you have you know, like that cakey discharge in between the lips. You have like, they call them poop berries or like turd berries or some shit. All I know is like the little berries, like little poop berries stuck in your fucking butthole when you're getting waxed. Take a shower, use baby wipes, do whatever you gotta do, but clean yourself. Here's step 4. Now, basically you want to take a shower and get clean on step 3. And then this is like preparing for your wax before you go. The very fucking day, like, you took a shower, and now it's like pain management time. So step 4 is pain management. You want to get this all under wraps before you even leave your house or head there, because, well, we're going to get into that. You can take an ibuprofen, just anything that will help you like relieve that pain, as well as Holy Grail's numbing cream. So a lot, I wouldn't say that waxes really hurt that bad. They make me sweat. I think that's my defense mechanism in my body, is like sweating when I get like uncomfortable in any way. So I sweat a lot. But I wouldn't say that I'm like dying or anything. Like if I thought that it hurt so bad, I wouldn't go back for another wax, and neither would all these other women. So don't stress yourself out too much. I would say that the pain from a 1 to 10 is like a 6. Like it's like not gonna feel great. I would say 1 to 4 is like, you know, still feeling okay. It's not gonna feel great. Your hair's coming up, but it's quick. They put their hand down and it does not kill you. It's quick like that. The whole procedure takes about 15 minutes, so you don't really gotta worry. Now I want to talk about like those numbing creams that I mentioned. So basically, when I first got waxed, I looked on Amazon and I found this one right here. I'll put a picture. It's called Numb Master, and I had like I heard a lot of good reviews about it on Amazon and everything like that. And basically, they said to like apply the first layer like an hour before, and then let's just say like 30 minutes before you apply like a second layer. You're supposed to saran wrap your vagina so that basically like you don't want all the cream to get rubbed off by like your underwear or anything else, so you put like saran wrap and just have it like sitting on your skin. So the first time that I did this, it actually worked. I did exactly like how it said. It was super numb. I could tell that the numbing cream actually worked because in the places that I didn't put it, I could feel the pain a little bit more. And then in the places that I did put it, it was just like a dull pain. Like there wasn't a sharp pain that came with like ripping the hairs out. And so I would say like, I would give it like an 8 out of a 10 then, because it wasn't like perfect, but at the same time, it helped a lot. So that was the first time. I had actually went back to get waxed another time, and it didn't help, like hardly at all. I think I might have applied it wrong, possibly, but it didn't really help. So I stopped getting that because it was like, what was the point? The little bottle's like, it's like this big, and it's like for like $20. And if it works, okay, it works. But if it doesn't work, like I'm not gonna pay $20. I might as well just fucking go through the pain, take my little ibuprofen or whatever. So basically, I stopped using the numbing cream or that one in specific because it didn't really work. Coming up recently, I took a really long break in between getting waxed because like I wasn't doing anything, you know what I mean? And my man doesn't really care, so it's like, what's the point of me getting waxed? Once I started my OnlyFans / me and my boyfriend's 3-year, I started getting waxed again. So that was like, so I've got waxed 3 times since November, so like once a month. And I'm going to this new place. So basically, I bought this new numbing cream and I have not tried it out yet, but I will try it out and then I'll let y'all know how it works. Because obviously I can't give like a review unless I try it. So I'm actually going to get waxed again on February 1st. So I'll do like an updated video for you guys if you guys want. Let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, so that's on like the numbing cream. I'm gonna go into like the procedure of getting waxed. I'm gonna walk you through it and like how it goes. So I just want to make you guys kind of more at ease with like the whole process, because I know that when you've never done something before, it's super like nerve-wracking going into like the office or like whatever. Like I feel like I have so much anxiety towards doing new activities that sometimes that prevents me from even doing them at all, because I don't want to be I don't want that to be the first time I'm being there, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to talk about my new office that I go to because I absolutely love it, and it's like the most recent experiences that I have. So you make your appointment, and then when you go in, obviously it's COVID now, so you got to wait outside and they'll let you know. But you come in, they'll put you in a room. They're super nice. The waxers are always super nice, and they're super personable, so you don't got to worry about it being awkward or anything like that. Like, they're really nice people. So basically, they put you into the room, and they ask you, have you got waxed before? If you haven't, they'll probably break down just like what you do. You're gonna undress from the waist down, and then you're gonna hop up on their little table that they have, which will usually have like a towel under you, and then they'll have 2 towels. One will go under you, and then the other one you'll just take and you'll place on top of you, and then they'll give you like 2 minutes to change out of your clothes, and then they'll knock and they'll say like, are you ready? And you'll say like either yes or no, either you're naked or not. Like I like to just have that towel placed there just for like privacy reasons, like before she starts getting into like her actual job, you know what I mean? And yeah, she'll come in and yeah, they just start talking, they start asking you about yourself. Like, it's basically a pain technique to talk to somebody and comfort them while you're doing something painful to them. So they'll just talk about everything, and honestly, like if you're a nervous person or anxious about like if it's gonna be awkward or something, I would just like think about things to talk about. And this is what usually I do. I'll think about, I'm such an anxious person, I'll think about things to talk about before I'll even get in that situation, so I know in the back of my mind, like if there's an awkward silence or something, like I have the next thing to say. So there's a little tip for y'all. But they're really nice, and usually like they'll talk to you so much that you won't even be thinking about the wax, and it's not awkward at all at that point. Like you're probably like the 100th fucking vagina that they've ever seen. And yeah, so they come in, like I said, you'll like, they'll want you in a butterfly position, so you put your feet together so that they can get like, you know, a good basis. If you're sweaty, they'll put some baby powder on you so that it can dry you out, because the sugaring won't actually stick if you're like a little bit wet. And like I said, I sweat, so they gotta put like baby powder, and then they'll just like start applying it. It's like a warm sensation. I don't like the part when you get sugared. Like I said, they pull it against your hair growth, and then they pull it with your hair growth. So I don't like when they pull it against my hair growth, because I can feel that pull. But when I tell y'all, it's literally like you'll be laying there, they'll put it down, they'll like pull it, it's like a little bit pulling, and then like they'll give it a couple seconds, and the next thing you know, it's like they'll do like one little to get it up, and then all right, deep breath in, and then deep breath out. And when they say deep breath out, I like to blow out, but also physically low-key push away from them a little bit. Not like hella, y'all. Don't be fucking out there like battling your fucking waxer or something. But I will just like counteract her pull, which almost makes my mind feel as though like I did it to myself, and I'm like, my body's not under attack. So yeah, so they'll say like, okay, are you ready? And they'll say 3, 2, 1, and then like you breathe out. And to me, that me exhaling and pushing out against her push and like her pull on it, I feel like it really does something for me. In my mind, it does anyways. And yeah, it goes by really fast. The last wax that I had was super nice, and when I tell y'all, the thing that gets me through the procedure is the fact that it only takes like 15 minutes. Like, yes, it'll hurt, and it'll 3, 2, 1, but how many times are you gonna do that? Not that many. So, and like, let me just give you a warner, like a little tip, a warning. To me, the sides and the top hurt the most, and she'll have you put your knees to your chest, and then she'll get all of like a little bunny trail stuff, like little hairs, and everything like in your butt and everything. And then you're pretty much done, and it's actually really easy. And then if they missed some hairs that wouldn't be waxed, then they'll just go back and they'll tweeze those. Once you're done with your procedure, they'll actually apply some stuff to you that will soothe the area so that it's not so like bothered, and you're good to go. And like literally, you'll make it through. Trust me, y'all. Like, I was so terrified. I was so terrified when I was first getting waxed, like I said, just because it's something that's like unknown to you. It's uncharted territory or whatever. And so you'll be nervous, but once you like get through the first 2 pulls and you kind of like feel the sensation on how it feels, you'll probably feel a whole lot better. So yeah, I think that's it for the video. I don't think there's really too much else to like comment on. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys have any specific questions, and I will talk to you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.